Do you want to hear some deep, dark secrets? Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Sunday Confessionals, where you send me your anonymous confessions, your deepest, darkest secrets, and I read them out to the world on my petit microphone. Microphone telefono. Hello, caller. Did I just invent something? I can't even take this seriously. Okay. This is such a This is such a good episode. You have all sent me some spicy, and when I say spicy, I mean muy picante secret spicy. And I'm going to get to them all within this episode. So strap in because Sunday Confessions is now in session. Yes, I'm aware it's Friday today. Time for some secrets.
I get it. Sometimes you forget to scan the most expensive things. It happens to the best of us. You hear that? I called the police on you. They're coming to get you. That is pretty cool because that technically makes you their child and their second cousin. You should do a swear jar, but for STIs. So every time you do the dirty and then you get tested and find out that you did not catch an STI, you can put a quarter in the jar, and before you know it, you'll have enough money to put a down payment on a house.
You would love a Ken doll. It's just like that, but with much less resistance.
I hate my mother-in-law, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. So I'm gonna go to work while I'm sick-a-pum-pum. I hate that stupid mother-in-law, pa-pa-pum. She is so vile, I can't stand her, a-pum-pum, a-ra-pa-pum-pum, a-ra-pa-pum-pum. This sounds like one of those math problems we used to get in school. Except I think all that's missing is that it should be a friend had her first threesome on a train traveling 40 miles per hour in one direction, and you have to solve for X, which is how many months pregnant she is. That'd make a good school question, actually. Wow, that is terrible. But jail for life. On the positive note of that, you'll never have to awkwardly run into him again in public, Not many of us have that luxury. Well, it seems like you found a system that works for you. Also, I'm very confused at one thing. Why would you punch a video camera? That is where you lost me. Because they're expensive. You should bottle that up and sell it as a cologne. You should. I think you'd make a killing because it's unlike anything out there right now. Maybe you could do a partnership with the body shop, Because for a body shop, they don't have things that are smelling like body. I would buy a shampoo that smells like a knee. That's pretty unique. I'd buy hand soap that smells like, I don't know, a neck. You can have my idea, and I wish you all the best in the business world. Plot twist.
I'm going to give you a second to pause and read this, but I agree. Being fake nice is the worst because you're not being yourself. Here's what I advise to you. Burn off your little fingy prints, shave your head, move to another country, take on a whole new identity, and then be yourself. And then you'll be happy. Problem solved. Okay, this one. My BF wants me to go off the beat control, but he doesn't know that Risky Boom Boom is one of my rinky dinks. Can we change kinks to rinky dinks? Okay, if Risky Boom Boom is really one of your rinky dinks, then here is what I would advise you. Go even more risky and follow these steps. Step 1, before doing the boom boom, invest all your money in bad stocks. Step 2, schedule an email for tomorrow at 8 a.m. to your boss saying that you quit and you hate them. Step 3, now that you're ready to boom boom, make sure you do it near an active volcano. Done. So easy. Oh my God. Now you can truly have the riskiest boom boom of your life. Get out there. Get risky.
That sounds excruciating. I am heartbroken for you. But I still think you guys have a shot at happiness. Okay, here's what you do. Grab one of their current family photos with their new spouse and the baby. Then cut your head out of one of your photos. Glue your head on top of the head of their new spouse and then right underneath the family photo, this could be us, question mark, and then mail it to them. And then you'll have your answer. I think it's going to work out, and I think you should do this, and let me know how it goes.
She works hard for the money, so hard for
She
the
work hard
money.
for the money and they never be nice to her. Well, lucky for you, I'm a genie, and I grant you your wish. You're free!
This is called dodge the bullet therapy, and it's really good for when you want to boost your self-esteem. Unfortunately, this is not possible, and you're going to have to invite him into the relationship.
Is your best friend by any chance the Pokemon Ditto? Because that would answer a lot of questions. Also, your best friend sounds like the last person in the world who should be a therapist and life coach. Question: does your best friend conduct therapy as the female version of her current boyfriend? Because that'd be very interesting. That'd be like performative theater. And I would sign up for that therapy. Listen, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get into heaven. She's getting in 100%. Don't you hate it when you accidentally sleep with somebody? It's the worst, you know? If you're not careful, you can like slip on a banana peel and then boom, you're in bed with someone else. It's happens to everybody. But it's with his doctor, that's interesting. You should tell him so that it could end ASAP because this sounds like the worst relationship in the world.
See, this is why you have to always pee in something that's sealable. And don't even get me started on toilets. They don't have a twistable cap. I don't trust them. Okay, I love this one. I cleaned my sister's apartment after a year of her not living there. The toilet wasn't working, so I pooped in a Ziploc bag and dropped it clear as day down the chute. I love that for many reasons, because I feel like you were the same person as the before. And also, I just want to give you your flowers as a storyteller. I feel like this is such a great idea, by the way. If we all pooped in those Ziploc bags and we didn't have to have toilets in our apartments, we would save so much square footage. We'd have a bigger place. I would happily trade my toilet to poop in a bag like a dog. Okay, are you guys even ready for this one? In 2018, my cousin M and I M, they have the same name, will hook up in a discreet place at a family reunion, so about 3 times a year. The thrill of how wrong it is and how nobody knows is what makes it fun and exciting. Not even our wives or kids know! At least you're keeping it in the family. This sort of reminds me how when I was back in Greece, I'm in a small village, and everyone is related to each other in some way. But I remember going to eat at a cafe, and I was with my cousin, and then I looked at somebody across the way, and I was like, oh, that person's attractive. And they were like, that's your second cousin. And I was like, ah! Look, in small towns, you just have to assume you're related to everybody. Okay, this one is so bonkers bananas. It's George Santos spending taxpayer money on OnlyFans bananas. I am single handedly responsible for my cousin becoming infertile and no longer having testes. I was a kid and took a paint roller right to his nuts with no hesitation or regret. But now this man is down 2 balls and can hardly hold a boner. Oh, I like the no hesitation or regret part. In a normal situation, if I was a child development specialist, I'd be like, maybe a murderer. But seeing that it's a paint roller, I want to say that you're probably very creative. And I think that you just were trying to express your creativity by rolling over your cousin's nuts. I will say this reminds me of the Taylor Swift song. Karma is a cat. Karma is a spat. Karma is rolling over your cousin's nuts with the paint roller. Karma is not being able to hold a boner when you get older. Taylor Swift, if you're watching, which you definitely are. Lyric change? All right, that wraps today's episode of Sunday Confessionals. Thank you so much for watching and for submitting all those amazing, spicy secrets. If you want to be featured on the show and you have any confessions, deep, dark secrets, any unpopular opinions, anything crazy happen, or you just want like some life advice, there's a link in my description where you can submit something. anonymously. And I'll feature it in next week's episode. If you like watching live comedy, I am a stand up and musical comedian, and I post about all of my upcoming shows and tour dates on anestidanellis.com. So go check it out and come say hi at one of the shows. All right. Thank you so much again for watching, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, submit a confession, and I will see you for next week's episode. Sunday Confessionals are now closed.
Secrets are over for now.